Good morning, Woodbridge ECEC. It's Mr. Warner, your assistant principal. Today I'm here alone because Mr. Sears went on a little trip. He's out in Indiana with Miss Sharp and Miss Sepulveda, and they are out there accepting a very important award that our school was the recipient of. They've gone out to the ESEA conference and they are out there getting the award for all the hard work that our staff and students have been putting in. And so he'll be back this week. But as of when this was recorded, he was out of town. So flying solo today, but I am super excited to be doing the announcements with you guys. And we will start off like we always do.
Please stand and join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, and please remain standing for the Woodbridge ECEC School Pledge. I am somebody, I will succeed. In school and life, I will achieve. Let's join together to work and share. Let's show the world we care. At Woodbridge ECEC, we are a team. At Woodbridge ECEC, we will reach our dream. You may be seated.
All right. So, one quick announcement that I would like to make before we get into our words of the week. We have a special event that is coming up. We have Bella's Ball that's going to be coming up on February 17th. And Bella's Ball is a dance. Bella was a student who attended WECEC, who we lost to cancer in 2020. Her love for princesses and everything glamorous inspired Bella's Ball, which is an annual dance that we hold in her memory here at WECEC. There will be food and drink, as well as many photo opportunities and real princesses to meet. There's still time to return your form to attend, so make sure you get those in. And I can't wait to see everybody at the ball. All right, so now it's time for our words of the week. We actually have 2 weeks worth of words of the week because we didn't do our announcements last week. So, my first group of students, volunteers who are going to help us with our words of the week are here. And the first person we have is from kindergarten in Miss Wilson's class. We have David. Come on over, David. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Good. Here, step right up in front of the microphone so everybody can hear you. There you go. All right. So, what is your word of the week, David?
Snort.
Snort. That's a funny sounding word. All right. What does snort mean?
Snort means to make a funny sound and when you're laughing.
Yeah, when you're laughing so hard and you snort like a pig.
Yeah.
Pigs snort, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have any funny characters that do a lot of laughing in your books that snort?
Yeah.
Yeah, who?
Winnie the Pooh.
Is that right? How about that? All right. Thank you, David. Nice job, buddy. You can step right over. Next up from first grade, we have Elizel from Miss Sneller's class, right? All right, Elizel. So let's see. What is your word? Honest. Oh, wow. What does that mean? Let's look at it right here. Honest is adjective that
What is it?
means
Good. And
oh, yeah, you got to tell the truth, right? If you're honest. Okay, let's read our sentence with the word honest in it.
he
Told
told the peanut man that he wanted to
eat
the peanuts
instead
or
of
of
selling
selling
them.
them.
All right, Eliza. Very good. Honest. That's a really good trait for people to have, isn't it? Being honest, always telling the truth so people can trust you. Yep. All right. Next up on our last helper from this group of words is Allie from second grade in Miss Mitchell's class. How you doing, Allie?
Good.
Good. So what is your word?
Council.
Council. Ooh, okay. What's that mean?
Council is a noun that means a group of people who make a decision.
Wow. Oh, that sounds important. Okay. And can you read that one in a sentence?
High schools have a student council. They work together to make a decisions.
Yeah, that's important. They make some decisions to help out the other students in the school. Probably a really important job, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. And then when you guys get older and you get into middle school and high school, you'll have an opportunity to join student council if you want, and you can help make the decisions for your school. Did you know that? Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right. Well, very good. Nice reading, too, by the way. Thank you very much. All right. All right, now we have our second round of words of the week since we didn't record last week. And I have a new group of helpers here to help me from the different grades. So, first up, we have our kindergartner from Miss Ritt's class. We have Hope. Hope, come on over. How are you doing, Hope? Good. Awesome. All right. You ready to help us out with the first word? All right. What's that first word, Hope?
The
Lug. Oh, that's a funny sounding word. All right. What does lug mean? Means to carry. Yeah. Heavy. Yeah. Yeah. What would be something heavy that you would have to carry? Oh, a shelf. Yeah. Or how about a whole shelf full of books? Yeah. Or your book bag full of books. You'd have to lug it around, right? Yeah. All right. Hope. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you. All right. Next up, we have from first grade from Miss Redner's class. We have Max. Come on over, Max. How are you doing today, sir?
Good.
Good. All right. Well, thanks for helping us out. What's your word? Pretend. Step right up here to the microphone so they can hear you. So, what does pretend mean?
To have something is true even when it is not. My sister pretends to cry when she doesn't get what she wants.
Oh, yeah, little kids do that, don't they? Yeah, yeah. And sometimes it's fun to pretend, right? Like pretend you're a superhero, right? It's not true, but it's fun to pretend, right? Yeah, all right, Max. Nice reading too, buddy. Thank you. All right, let's go to our next word and our next helper. Next up from second grade from Miss Kennefic's class, we have Donna. Come on over, Donna. How are you?
Good.
Good. Awesome. All right. You ready to help us out with our second grade word?
Yeah.
All right. What do you have there?
Recreation.
Recreation. Okay. So, what does recreation mean?
Recreation is a noun that people play sports, read, or garden for recreation.
Oh, things we do for fun. Yeah. All kinds of fun things there. Do you like to garden?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like growing stuff. You know what the best part about growing stuff in a garden is?
Yeah.
Getting to eat it. Right? Yeah. Absolutely. All right, Donna, thank you for your help. Nice reading, too. You guys are really doing a nice job. All right. All right. Now, after doing our two sets of words of the week, we also have two idioms of the week, one for last week and one for this week. So the first one is wolf in sheep's clothing. Wolf in sheep's clothing. That sounds kind of weird, doesn't it? But when someone is a wolf in sheep's clothing, they are pretending to be something or someone that they are not. And it could be dangerous. Ooh, kind of reminds me of like the Three Little Pigs, where the wolf dresses up and he dresses up as Little Red Riding Hood. It's like a variation of that story. Yeah, he's pretending to be somebody he's not, but he's dangerous because he doesn't like those pigs, does he? Nope. And the second idiom of the week, this one sounds funny. Clam up. Clam up. That sounds so weird. If someone clams up, they are becoming silent or withholding information. So sometimes when people think they're in trouble, they clam up and they don't want to talk, right? Or if you're really shy and it's somebody new that you've never met before, maybe you clam up a little bit, right? So that does it for our idioms of the week. All right. So next up, we have our staff member of the week. We actually have to announce two since we didn't have announcements this past week. So for the week of January 30th, we need to announce the staff member of the week. Let's start off with a drum roll. And our staff member of the week is Miss Ramey in kindergarten. We want to recognize Miss Ramey for all of her contributions to the WECEC Ohana. She is always willing to help out with her grade level team as the reading lead, as well as the numerous extracurricular activities that we host. She's been instrumental in the planning of the Bella's Ball coming up in February, and she has a friendly demeanor and is so calm and consistent for her friends and her students, making her class a comfortable space. She's always open to provide assistance when needed, and we certainly appreciate her going above and beyond. If you see Miss Ramey around the building, please congratulate her on being the WECEC Staff Member of the Week. And now for the Staff Member of the Week for this week, February 6th. Another drum roll. It's Mr. Nate. We want to recognize Mr. Nate, our custodian, one of our custodians, for all of his hard work in getting things organized and tidy for us, keeping our school looking good. He and the rest of the custodians have had a lot to do with all of the construction projects going on around the building for the last almost year, it seems like. And he is so supportive of our students and always willing to help out whenever he is needed. If you see Mr. Nate in the hall, or in the cafeteria, which I'm sure you will, please congratulate him on being the WECEC Staff Member of the Week. All right. So we got some staff birthdays. We missed a couple from the past week, so we'll announce 2 weeks worth. So the first staff birthday we have is on February 1st. We have Miss Anderson. Some of you guys might get to meet with Miss Anderson or see her around. Wish her a happy birthday. That was, again, February 1st. And then on the 5th, that was yesterday, is Miss Ricker in first grade. And then coming up on the 10th is Mr. Hayes. You might see him around the hallway. He's a new face. Second graders upstairs probably see him quite a bit. But he gets around in the cafeteria and all other places. So please wish them all a happy birthday. We definitely want to make sure it was a happy one and that you all got to celebrate. All right, it's that time. It's the joke of the week. Now, Mr. Sears isn't here to guess the joke of the week, so we'll get right to it. So, did you hear about the rumor about the butter? No? You didn't hear that rumor? Well, I'm not going to spread it. So, there's one quick thing before we wrap it up for this week. I wanted to let everybody know that I need you guys to work on your safety out on the bus lot. In the afternoons especially, there's a lot of people running and not watching where they're going. And I want to make sure that nobody gets bumped, knocked down, tripped. I don't want you falling and scraping yourself up on the pavement. So I really need you to make sure that you're walking to the bus in the afternoon and you're walking from the bus in the morning. Please make sure that you're looking out for each other. Okay. We all have an opportunity to keep each other safe. So please do so. Make sure nobody gets hurt. It's really important. So Mr. Sears usually wraps up the announcements, but because he's not here, I guess I'll have to do it for him. So We hope you all have a wonderful week. Mr. Sears will be here, as some of you may have seen already prior to the announcements. So we'll finish it up like he always does. Promise me you will always remember you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Have a great week, WECEC.